Hi guys, how are you? It is Sunday and I know you haven't seen me in a while and I apologize. I hope your New Year is going really well. It is Hannah again from Pittsburgh and I'm going to go over a flow section of PiYo. So I'm actually going to take my socks off here. I shared a warm-up in a section called Heat Building yesterday. So if you haven't checked that out, I'd suggest going to that first. It's over on YouTube and I can post the link here as soon as I'm done. But I'm going to go through all of the moves pretty slow, and then I'll turn some music on and we'll put everything together. So you're going to start off with your right leg out in front. This is a position called flight. So if you notice, my feet are on two separate tracks. They're on railroad tracks, they're not right behind each other. And if you struggle with balance, feel free to just take your feet a little bit further apart. But if you can, just on two separate tracks, we're just going to sink down low. So this front knee is bent at a 90-degree angle, and my back leg is planted nice and straight. Be careful that this front knee doesn't jet out over your toe. You want to protect your ankles and keep it right up above there. So we'll sink down low, and then lift up high nice and strong. From there, we're going to step forward, grabbing that foot and turning it into a hamstring stretch. And we'll just hold it here. From there, we're going to crouch down to a ball, so notice my ankles are crossed right behind each other. Fingertips are down below. Chest is up straight. You don't want to drop down and look to the ground. You want to look forward ahead the whole time. We squat down, and then we stretch up into what's called an atlas. So when I'm in atlas, you want to pretend like you're shooting right up through your ceiling, nice and tall, versus bending over sideways. So legs are nice and straight and planted. A lot of my weight is planted down into my right foot, and we're just going to reach up nice and tall to the side. From there, we lunge out to the side and pulse it here, and then we pick back up from flight in the beginning. That's part one. Part two, we're going to come back into a into a quad stretch. Hamstring stretch, apologies, this was our quad stretch. When we come into our hamstring stretch, that left leg is just going to bend a little bit. The right leg stays nice and straight. Keep those hands above your knee. You don't want to be pressing on your knee. We're just going to pull back and straighten forward. And pull back and straighten forward. From there, we're going to come down to the ground in a low lunge. So that right leg's out in front. Left hand is planted right under that shoulder. And if you can, lift that opposite arm up to the sky. Sorry guys. I'm so sorry. Phone call interrupting. I must have not known that I was doing PiYo Live. Let me make sure that this is still going. I apologize. Give me 1 second. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so we're in our low lunge. That right leg is out in front. Left hand is planted on the ground. And that right arm is straight up to the ceiling. From there, plant that hand back down. We're going to press back to down dog. So that foot just lifts straight back into down dog. And then that's it. We'll put those two pieces together, and then that's your flow. So I'm going to go over just a couple more of these moves really quick so I make sure that you have the proper form. I'm going to turn my mat. So you know that we're in our flight. You want to keep that knee right over your ankle. You know that when you're in your atlas, you want to stretch up nice and tall instead of going to the side. And when you're in down dog, this is the best way to think about it. You're going to get down on all fours. My wrists are right under my shoulders, knees are right under my hips. Watch my toes. I curl those under, and I just lift my hips straight up to the ceiling. And then I start to press back, pressing a lot of weight into my palms. Chin's away from my chest, shoulders away from my ears. My knees are slightly bent, and I'm just reaching my hips all the way up to the ceiling. You guys ready? Let's do some flow. Turn my mat back around. I apologize if I get my rights and my lefts mixed up. Try not to let that throw you off too much. We'll be good. I'm going to put some music on. It's going to be a little low. Feel free to use whatever music you have at home. So that right foot's out in front. Left leg is back. Let's sink down low. Squeeze that core. This is going to be a balance test as well. Hands are out. Go ahead and lift up. Good. Lower down. We've got 3 more. Up and down. Take it up and down. Last one. Good. Step forward into that quad stretch. So squeeze, grab that foot, and and try and press those hips as far forward as you can. If you struggle with balance, just grab onto that ear. I don't know why, it just seems to help. Good, now down to that ball. Stand up tall. We've got 3 more of those. Down and up. All that weight's pressed down through that right foot. Last one. And out over to the side for a lunge. We've got 4 of them. I lied, we have 8. So we've got 4 after this one. Just little pulses, take your time. Back to the beginning, into that flight, sink low. Lift, we're gonna cut it in half, low, and lift. Reach for that quad stretch. Squeeze, stretch, you got it. Down to that ball, here we go, we have 2. Lower down, and up. 1 more. And over to the side. Now we have 4. Last one. Back to that flight. Sink low. And lift. 1 more. Lower. And lift. Prep for that quad. Reach it. And stretch. Whoa. See, sometimes you fall out of it. That's okay. Down to your ball. Stand up tall. 1 more. And up. And over to the side. Nice job, guys. We're gonna cut it in half again. Just doing 1 of each. Back to flight. Sink low. Lift. Grab that quad. Squeeze. Down to that ball. Stand up tall. And lunge. 1 more time, guys. You got it. Back to that flight. Listen to me. Sink low. Lift. Grab that quad. And down to that ball. Stretch it up. And side lunge. Nice job. Let's take it back to that hamstring stretch. So you stretch it back and pull it forward. That right leg still out in front. Really sticking that right hip out. Stretch out the back of the leg. Last one. Now coming down to that low lunge. Right leg's out in front. Left arm's right under that shoulder. And lift it up to the sky. Try and get that left heel to stretch as far back as you can. Open that chest up. Good, lower that right hand. Take that right foot back to down dog. And we're gonna stay here a bit, so just hold and breathe. You should be looking at your toes, chin is away from your chest, fingertips spread wide. Good, bring that right foot back in front of your hands, hamstring stretch, so take it back. And straighten, 1 more. Back. Down to that low lunge. Lift that arm up to the ceiling, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And take that leg back to down dog. Lower the hand, press it back. Back to that hamstring stretch. We're picking up the pace, pull that right foot forward. Stretch it back. And straighten, 1 more. And straighten down to that low lunge. Lift that arm up. Back to down dog. You got this, guys. We've got 1 more. Cutting it in half. Bring that right foot through. Hamstring stretch. Pull it back. Down to low lunge. Lift that arm up. And back to down dog. This is it. Last one. Make it your best one. Bring that foot through. Straighten out the hamstring. Low lunge. And down dog. Nice job, guys. Lower to your knees. Sink all the way back into child's pose. Walk those fingers as far forward as you can go. And that, my friends, is a PiYo Live flow section. That is the right side. We can do the same thing on the left. And thanks for sticking with me. I'll be back with some more tomorrow. And have a really great day. Bye, guys. Run over here and press stop. I'll see you later.